I have to do rank again. We'll start off with a do.
Arriving at Eagle Point, Antarctica. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Alright, time to stop tax evasion, just like my kitchen impact adventures.
Woo!
Alright. Where's the nearest teleporting hose? Ah, there it is.
On that note, welcome back, Hippo. I'm now
there.
gonna work on Yukari and see how far I can go today with Yukari.
What is it that allows me to teleport across dimensions?
I lost.
You're a stew. I don't deal in your sorcery. I don't require buffs to kill my enemies.
Okay, so anywho, I was just teabagged. Are you kidding me? Dude. Anywho, okay, so I could potentially do my vampire story, okay? But because I don't necessarily know a whole lot about Victorian London, okay? So I could do it in just a random made-up town that is like Victorian London, okay? Or I could do my mage story and have it be where the dude gets burned, you know? So like it's like sort of like not at the beginning, but like near the beginning, okay? Or I could do my thief story, okay, which is the beginning, and I don't know which one to do.
Yes.
Okay, you problem.
I know it is a me problem, and I think this dude almost teabagged me again. Seriously?
Select your hero.
And I am stumped. Hi, Snipey! Snipey! You can help me out here, bud!
What is the secret to life and death?
How do I do this?
What if there is no purpose in life in the universe? Also, because I lost my, my freaking thing a while back ago, I guess I'm walking this desert.
Oh my god, you lost your
Charger.
charger?
I think it probably died in a Valorant act of bravery and stupidity.
Oh, I'm sure it did.
What do you need help with? I need help with picking a stupid story to write my screenplay.
Really, it's a Dust Devil, but yeah. It doesn't sting that bad, though. I've been in plenty of Dust Devils. I mean, they suck, but they're not, like, lethal.
You coming up behind me?
Oh god, that's a Death Triceratops! Nothing to see here, friend. I am just passing through.
Baseball's been canceled till April 14th. Ah!
Finally,
I mean, that's my birthday, and my birthday is a day of blessings.
Which means they have.
Me also realizing I had to plan 3 birthdays at once.
One day. Because April 15th is Jackie Robinson Day.
But what is the significant? Okay, even I know who
I
Jackie
can't
Robinson
find
is.
my phone.
I might be a simpleton, but I'm not that much a
Make
simpleton.
a story about your friend, me, who lost their phone.
I mean, you could probably make an isekai out of that. I mean, hell, that's a
See,
whole
the
plot
thing
point
is, I could actually row with that.
Hell, I think
Obviously, it would be a little more exciting than you lost
I
your
think
phone.
there even is an isekai, and we're basically
Oh gosh,
an
darn it!
isekai
I'm
where they
0
kept
4.
their iPhone.
All right, Cynthia.
So-
All right. Okay. It's time for a comeback.
It was on the Good News
I thought
Network
you
as
were
a little pick-me-up
machine.
story.
Hi there, Rebel Warriors.
Someone said hey to their neighbor, they asked their neighbor if they could take the garbage out, and the neighbor said sure, and they literally took the garbage can out around town.
I
They
have
have a garbage out, yeah,
angered
sure.
the Horde. That's all I gotta say.
Okay, that's funny. Anyway,
It's a little
Snipey.
pick-me-up story.
So my stories are either. Kristen, sorry, you're gonna hear this again.
Sure. Okay.
Well, I got
Okay, the character
swept
dies, but then
in
gets
this one.
respawned.
Okay, so
Wait, no, that
my
one's already been done.
potential stories are my vampire story, which would
Roxas
this
Naku.
would be the beginning, the
A rebel
couple
conqueror.
first scenes of my vampire story, which may or may not take place in Victorian London. I say may or may not because
no,
although I
have their
love
name be
Victorian
Victor
London,
for
I can't
extreme
really
symbolism.
describe Victorian London. So I would have to create a place that may or may not be exactly like Victorian London without being
isn't?
Victorian London. My
Call
second
it
story
Victoria.
is
London. London.
Ah, the machines are helping me.
no, or it could be what's London backwards?
Well, Dunlun.
Dunlin.
Which doesn't sound as good. But, no,
That actually
London is
does seem like a that
technically
does
a
actually
really
sound
old
like a
city.
town. But then that's like too
And where
close to like
London
Dunlon.
was spelled like London back in the days. Because remember, London didn't used to be big. London used to be a barbarian holdout
Yeah.
until the Romans, Roman.
So that's story 1. Story 2 is a mage story, which isn't going. This scene isn't going to be the beginning because I don't really know how it begins.
How many
I
arrows
mean, I
can
do,
you store
but
in your body?
you know, just the
Anyways,
itty bitty details.
I'm
I
gonna
don't know
let
yet.
you two guys fight it out. Okay, this guy's legit.
And
freaking picking
it's
up
going to be a
boulders and throwing
mage
it at
when
the
a
tanks.
mage is burned at the stake. At the stake?
Witchcraft.
Well, anyway, for witchcraft. All right. And so we'll get that scene, or we'll do my thief. Well, it's actually called Phantom Thief, sort of right now, but like I've kind of changed the main plot point, so it may not be that. But
I'm just
and that
watching the
would be the
rebels and the
beginning.
machines duke it out.
Oh my goodness, it's happening in your game too.
Couple scenes,
Yeah.
and I don't know which one to do. I cannot make up my mind.
Anyways,
I think the
Sniper,
machines
you
are about
pick
to
for her.
win.
So
Also,
yes, if you could pick
whatchamacallit,
for
though.
me, and then if my class decides to hate it, I will personally blame you.
Wait a second, this is just to get the
Also, honestly, this warlord dude is basically a brute chieftain. Oh, the machines
She's
killed
just
him.
trying to shift responsibility onto you, Sniper. Don't fall for it. Always remember
I've
to
been
shift the blame.
Yes. As the great example of defeater of Russia has
Tanks
taught
and
us.
healers really need to step up. I hope Zep's doing A-okay right now.
She's good
in
in Poland, but I
Poland
can check the...
I mean, as good as one could potentially be in this time and stuff. You're scared of this one character.
Thanks to machines. Granted, it took all my health because I got shot up to hell, but... There's a cave in here. To the
Well,
Cave of
see, the
Wonders.
thing is, Snipey, I can write about all of them, okay?
Sniper, just pick
Because
one. What's one
it is
sounded the most interesting to you,
these
Sniper?
3 stories that are constantly in my head. I don't like it.
Just delete all of them from your head. Start fresh again.
You are so smart. You are so smart, Nathan.
Okay, this guy was like a super powered pan, basically a freaking tank, throwing boulders.
Well, I could tell
at the
you.
enemy.
Would you like to
And all
know
he had on it
about
was
all
some
of them?
shards
Because
of
then I
chicken.
could tell you what
Was
what
Nuggies
happens
the
in
source
them.
of his power?
Yes, the Nuggies. It was all about the Nuggies, people.
Also, I've entered the Cave of Wonders.
The goddamn goat god hillbilly. Did you just say you're gonna blame me? Yes.
So, Agrabah.
If they don't like it,
Agrabah!
I'm gonna blame you for losing my phone. Did you go
So this
anywhere?
is the
Where was
second
the
time we
last
should
place
Agrabah.
you had it? That's what my mother said. I was like, well, Mom, if I remember that.
I remembered when I be looking for it then.
Man, life is so much easier when your problems solve themselves for you. No,
Isn't
back
it
to the
funny
field
watching them
activators.
duke
Go
it
with the
out?
vampire.
The thing is, I can't
Okay,
tell
so
if
I'm gonna
it's
tell you what
vampire
happens in
or
the
if it's
vampire one.
working.
Yeah,
Sorry,
time to
guys.
finish off the activators.
Actually, you guys can listen and tell me if it's stupid. Again, Kristen, I do not need positive validation at this time. If you think it's stupid,
Both of you
say
to
it's
assume we're
stupid.
listening to you.
What?
I fell asleep with my phone. Maybe you ate it.
Me and my phone have a very special relationship. I don't think you guys could understand.
Oh yeah, no, actually, it was me. I stole your phone. I can go into people's dreams while they're sleeping, while I'm streaming. Why do you think I stream so often?
Heard it here, folks. You heard it
The
here.
secret has been revealed.
I go into dreams and I steal phones. Whoa.
I always knew it.
Speaking of phone,
I was gonna be like, is that an outpost? But it just actually I can use that shelter.
I received an email from who?
Gibbo, because
Also,
you seem to be
I'm-
confused. If it's Rebel Outpost, it has a skull on it. If it doesn't
I
have
know,
a skull
I
on it,
know.
it's a regular
It's just
spot.
the same shape from a distance.
I got
but,
an email.
Yeah, it's easy to spot.
Okay, P3 logo
Look.
goes here.
You wouldn't suspect this shelter to contain people in it, machines, right? So I'm not here.
Thank you.
How's that working out?
Watch for that sniper.
I can sit to progress time. That's how I'll get rid of that. I'm not here.
Okay,
You two
so
have to
in
follow
my
me down
vampire
the
story, Kristen, have I told you about the vampire story?
You have, but I will happily hear about it again.
Okay, so in my vampire story, it takes place in London, but not Victorian London.
Then Doom.
Anywho, so it starts off at
Then Doom
night.
Victoria.
Okay, at night.
But I'm afraid of that.
Restock on berries.
Did you say I'm afraid of the dark?
60 seconds
Yeah.
remaining.
It starts off in the at night. Okay?
But I'm scared.
And it may or may not be raining. But raining is like really cliche. I freaking hate
We're
rain.
not about cliches here. We're about
I
Yeah,
hate
high score.
rain.
originality.
Only the highest.
Because
of
it's
all.
almost always used in a symbolic way.
30 seconds.
And I hate it. You know what? I'm gonna have a wedding and it's gonna be raining at the wedding. And then I'm gonna have a funeral
Why
and
didn't
it's
the
gonna
wedding
be
just be
sunny
postponed
at
then?
the
Because
funeral.
most people postpone their weddings when it's raining.
No, not this
It's
time.
been too expensive.
Anywho, and it's going to be a lovely marriage that lasts forever. Oh my god, that's actually
A marriage with no flaws whatsoever.
Okay, anywho. Okay, so
Getting off topic!
where was I? I'm kidding. Okay, so it is
Kind of slap
Night.
you with these scissors.
in Victorian London, but not London.
Play of the game.
I got play of the game? How? What? I'm actually really confused how I got play of the game. How is this play of the game?
Sorcery.
I got
When
2
even
kills.
the play of the game player is confused.
I got 2 kills. It was a slow game. Okay, so anyway,
Mercy.
it starts off at night.
Job well done.
Okay. And in like the village, the town that of London, but not London, is kind of
London.
deserted. There might be like a person or 2 walking, maybe even a guard. Okay?
I know
So-
your village is underwater and flooded, but pay taxes. I'm
So
here
anyway,
to
so
collect.
and then okay, it's gonna be a video game. Okay, so but the camera pans over. See, like she wants me to add like camera shots, and I'm like, I don't care.
The camera pans to the left to
The camera pans over overhead. It's an overhead shot of these 2 males. Okay, walking.
Welcome.
Okay,
Impossible, no one walks.
they're like evenly
Why can't they be
distanced,
skipping?
But like you're like, oh my goodness, who am I
Why
supposed
aren't
to be
they
cheering
skipping?
for? Like, who is the good guy? Who is the bad
Sinky,
guy?
why can't they be skipping?
Oh my god! So one of them is like a like super powerful vampire. So can you just imagine like Dracula skipping? I just banged my toe. Ow.
Oh.
Why'd you
Anyway.
do that, you idiot?
Anywho, okay, so so they are skipping, because that's not terrifying.
And singing
At all.
lies, Anita.
No, Kristen, remind me that I have something to tell you about a man skipping, okay? It has to do
Okay.
with the video. Anyway, so they are walking, and you're like, who's the good guy? Who's the bad guy? What's going on?
What
Okay?
if they're both bad?
Uh,
Morally dubious.
okay, so anywho, so they're walking,
moral
okay? And you're like,
compass.
what in the world is going on? What's
That
going
would go
on?
against the law.
You are
And so the guy in the front, okay, you're like, wow, do they like know each other? Are they like purposely following each other? Does the person ahead of the second person know that he's being followed? Well, of course. Okay, so anyway, so the dude,
Says, hey, what's up?
what's up, my friend?
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Anywho,
Sorry.
so okay, I'll just call him vampire.
Tree.
Okay.
God
So
damn, how-
man A walks into an alley. Okay, and you're like, oh boy, it's about to go down.
I have a
Okay, so
question.
he goes into the alley, and
How jacked is Aloy?
Very jacked.
so that really threw me off. Okay, so the man A
Sorry.
goes into the alley. No, it's fine. Man A goes into the alley, and so you still don't know who's like the good, like what's going on, like who are the characters. Okay? At least I hope that's what you're saying. I hope you're not saying who cares. Anywho, so then the second man goes into the alley, and they exchange dialogue, okay? And then you find, you sort of realize. Okay, actually, I don't think so. Okay, so then you're like, alright, so they exchange dialogue. It's going to be snarky dialogue, but I am not in a snarky mood yet, so, I cannot.
I didn't ask for this.
Anyway, so, they exchange dialogue, like blah 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 blah, and then they start fighting. Okay, now you may say, well, what are they fighting with? Well, one of them has a cane, but it's not actually a cane. Okay, so he fights with the cane first, okay? And then in a sick reveal, well, obviously not too sick because this actually this is a thing. His cane comes apart and reveals that he has a dagger. You know, like the
Yeah.
dagger
Dagger.
cane that I actually really want.
You could just call it
I
the
have an
cloak and
angry
dagger.
gorilla. Okay, so it's like, oh my god, that is so cool! Okay, so then the other guy pulls out a blade or something. I don't know, okay? And so...
Are you?
Then... Okay, so they're... Okay, so they're fighting. Alright.
Whoops.
And then...
No fighting.
Why are we mariaching it?
At this point... He... Okay, so then, so you still... Okay, so at this point, you are in control of player B, okay? Because that's the hero. Okay? And so then the other guy's a vampire, but you don't know he's a vampire quite yet, okay? I mean, if you know the game you're playing, you know there are vampires. But anywho!
Amazing.
Anywho! There will be a quiz after this, so, you know, just so you know.
What's with the music?
and so then the player protagonist man B loses his dagger, and so then he pulls out his revolver and he shoots the vamp player A, and then obviously it's not like a regular I'm stuck in limbo. I was in limbo.
Okay.
And so, so he shoots, and the vamp gets hit, but obviously it's not like a real, I mean, it's a, you know, silver, it's a silver bullet, and so, like, then you finally realize that, oh my god, this guy's a vampire! Okay? And so then he gets wounded, kind of. But, like, he's a big, scary vampire who, you know, one bullet's not going to take him out. Okay, they exchange dialogue again. And then, they go in for, like, a final, like, charge! Because then he somehow loses his revolver or something, okay? The vampire cheats, okay, in some way. Alright, and so then they both run at each other. And then you're like, oh my god, who's gonna win this fight? And then, say what happens next, Cynthia.
Fade to black.
No, you were supposed to say what happens next, Cynthia.
No, you need point, curl.
It fades to black!
Oh,
so you
right.
don't know who won. Okay, so then you're like, what's going on? Like, who won? And then the next day comes around, and you play the actual protagonist of the story, which is Vincent, I think his name is.
Would you please get a larger naming
do you have a problem with me naming them Vincent?
Yeah, because you named like all of your characters,
okay,
Desmond, Vincent.
See, all of my stories have a Vincent, but it's not always the main character. Okay, anywho,
Yeah, but
okay,
they didn't
fine,
know
okay.
naming
We will
sequence.
fix the name then, okay? So Vincent, but
No,
you know,
it's
soon to
okay.
be not known, person formerly known as Vincent, is, you know, living life, you know, just like doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. I still have a dad, okay? And so he's walking, and then he sees a fellow, so his paw was, a spoiler alert, his paw was the dude who was fighting the vampire, okay? Call them Bob, I'm not calling him Bob.
Okay?
Not even
We will
Robert.
settle the names another time.
Okay, so then he's living life, and then he sees that there is, like, a crowd forming. Okay, but well, no. First, he sees
I mean, I can beat up some
detective,
Native
okay?
Americans if you want me to.
He sees his father's friend, okay, who's the detective, and he's like, "Yo, what's up, detective?" And the dude's like, "What's
You're the one
up?"
saying I'm making the ancestors leave.
My phone ran away from me. I'm sorry. Anyway, okay, so then you're like, "Woo, you know, living life," and then you
Amy, have
see
you
that
considered
there's a
changing
crowd
to
somewhere.
Catholicism?
Okay, there's a crowd.
No.
Forming in the alley. Well, okay, so the dude, character, protag, no, formerly
I'm
known
doing
as
this for
Vincent,
gold.
is like, yo, what are you doing here? And the detective was like, well, there was a you know, a report of a body in an alley, and you know, we're here to investigate.
So if we skin their feet, do you think they'll learn their lesson?
Okay, and the dude, no one knows who the body is. Okay, they were just like, yeah, there's a body, you know, you should take care of it, investigate it, and yeah. Okay, so then, Protag, formerly known as Vincent's like, hey, can I come with you? Because he's like 18-ish, maybe, I don't know, okay? So he's young.
We're like the yin and yangs of our ancestors.
Alright, so he is like, yo, can I come with you? And the dude's
Default
like,
of
fine,
speaking
you can come
Spanish
with
with
me, but
me.
you can't actually interfere, okay? And the dude's like, hooray! And then they approach the alley, and there's, you know, police there and all that. And then the police are like, yo, they run up to, the detectives are like, yeah, no, this isn't, yeah, this is not like a normal. Because at this point, there have been some murders, okay?
No.
There have been murders at this point, and they're like, oh my god, what's going on? Who's murdering people? Anyway, so they're like, is it, detectives like, yo, so we got another one? And the police are like, ooh, yeah?
Hey, if we ever lived in tents, at least I wouldn't look out of place.
Yeah, but,
This hair would
I'm
be
sure you'll find it.
masculine.
And so the cops are like, okay, so, I assume it's the same, but, yeah, no, there's a problem. Alright, and the detective's
God,
like,
Pepe,
what?
though.
What are you talking about? And so then he investigates the body, and he's like, oh my
Pepe?
gosh, that's the father
Oh,
of,
Diaz Manas.
the protagonist, formerly known as Vincent. And so, the detective comes back and he goes, yo, Vincent, you gotta get out of here. Alright? And so Vincent's like, oh, why? Like, I wanna see the body.
I
like,
say we just become California the nation.
and so then he finally discovers that it's his paw.
New
So
California
we obviously
Republic.
know who died. Okay, the paw loses the fight. All right, and he's like, "Oh my God, who killed my paw?"
Also, apparently they're talking about like, or not now, but like, Mall of America is gonna have its anniversary, and we're like, but it's South Coast. Yay.
Wait, what?
South Coast Plaza.
I'm sorry, I thought I was a designer I need at like multiple malls within the 60
Are they? Is he bad mouthing Mall of
Yes.
America?
Do you want to go, boy?
Ended. Let's
Are you-
go. Let's go.
You want to go? You want to
Let's
go,
go.
punk?
Let's do it.
Have fun with your sales tax on clothes.
I don't need taxes. You don't have.
You want to
You don't
go,
pay
punk?
Anyway, so he's like, "Yo, okay,
You
so
wanna go?
I want to know who killed my paw."
You have insulted their
And
people.
so then he's like, okay, the detective's like, okay, you have to like go away. I'll talk to you later, okay? Because his paw, Protag doesn't actually know like vampires exist yet. Okay, he doesn't know that his paw was a
Oh,
a
the
monster.
innocent
It actually has been a while
child.
since we have been to South Coast Plaza.
Okay, so he doesn't know, and so then a detective's like, I will tell you, you know, but just
I mean, I
not
don't
right
have any
now.
money, so I couldn't buy anything, but I'm still jealous.
And so, later, the detective tells Vincent like the whole shebang, and so he's like, "Yo, dude, okay, so your paw was a monster hunter, okay, and there be vampires in this world, okay, and other monsters, okay. Your paw
gonna
was
become a
hunting
K-pop
a
star?
vampire, and apparently the vampire beat him, okay, and so then, Vincent, who's not going to be named as Vincent, is like, what? What do you mean a vampire killed my paw? I'm going to kill said vampire. And, detective's like, yeah, no, you're gonna lose. And the, Vincent's like, Pshaw, how hard could it be? I am angry, and I want revenge. Okay, and so then he's like, I'm gonna go on a vampire hunt, and so then, that night he goes on a vampire hunt,
What are
and
the
he gets
delicious
his
things? The
butt
things that
whooped.
sound stupid and disgusting.
Okay,
Like,
see
she
now
can stop
that
this
all
right
I heard was that sounds stupid and disgusting, and I was like, okay, Nathan,
Yeah,
all right,
like,
okay, you
here's
didn't have to
some
say that about my
soggy taco if you
story,
want
but
'em.
all right. Anyway,
Yes,
I
yeah.
appreciate everyone watching right now. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, share, and
It's Sinky story
subscribe.
time.
To be a
Soggy
part of the
flappers
MooMooHippo
in
Nation, I am
American
telling
cheese.
a story of one of my potential stories. Okay, so anyway, so then Vincent goes out in the town at night, and he's like, I'm gonna kill a vampire. And so he
it's like
finds
I'm
a
like, Tom, and it's
vampire,
like, oh, but you failed
gets his
aesthetic,
booty
and I'm like,
whooped.
eat it.
And then the
made this-
detective
oh,
and a few
God.
of his pals save Vincent, and so then they bring him back, and they're like, "Yo, dude, okay, you can't do that
I mean, you
again, or you're
can do a
gonna
good pot
die."
roast, but they just don't.
And so then Vincent becomes a member of the Monster
Okay, I was gonna
Hunters,
be like,
and scene. I know, it's great.
no, my French roommate really loves using shrooms, but also, you can smell it a lot. No, but there's a lot of shrooms and bacon apparently. Maybe it's a regional
You
thing.
hearing the Sinky?
Mm-hmm.
You hearing the same
So,
conversation?
Kristen, how do you
right?
think my story is?
Best food.
I think your
No,
story is
it's
great,
not-
dude. Keep
Did
at
you
it.
love it
No,
when
it's like
the
when they were doing
unicorn
that
came
on
in?
that show, the talk with the micheladas, and he's like, I want the French for a bit, try out the food. Where was the micheladas?
Like, not the spices, just salt and pepper. What do you mean? There's so many different things you could put on there.
Turmeric, cumin.
I mean, it's
Bouillon.
just-
You should have used British slang. Well,
You know
I don't
what's
know
something
if
I'm
it's going to
having a
take
weird
place
craving
in
for?
London.
Oily chicken. Yeah. Rice and pepperonis.
Oh, I didn't realize. But yes, that is my vampire.
Yeah.
Very good.
Well, there's probably gonna be werewolves and
Yeah,
all
it's like, it's a
that.
lot of it is just stuff that sounds stupid, but is delicious. That too! Literally, tacos, tortillas, flatas, enchiladas, and tomatadas. Like, technically the same thing. But it's not, and it's delicious. Cheese.
I like the story. Thank you,
The
Snipey.
cheese is new too.
And thank you.
I think we've lost Nathan to a good conversation.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, you have. I was just about to say this. Yeah.
Just choose a different
Squash.
name, not Vincent. I think we'll roll.
Yeah, get a
I'm sorry, ma'am.
Do your
Okay, fine.
repertoire,
I'm gonna pull up a
please.
name generator, and we're gonna come up with a name together. Let's do it.
okay.
Okay. There's just synonymous in my head. I can literally just.
right? You get the-
Okay, real
Okay.
names. Real names. We can actually.
I thought it was a brand name.
Victorian era names. There we go. Okay. Roscoe.
I thought it
Okay,
was just
here
two
we go.
that's everywhere. What the hell's it in
Emil,
English?
no. Houston, no.
Oh, you mean the
Houston,
thing.
we have
Okay,
a
okay,
problem.
okay, okay.
Oh my goodness. Should I have a
you
character
were just
named
talking about the
Houston so
fruit.
we can have a Houston, we have a problem?
I had no idea what that was called. Until I was like 19.
Speaking of prickly pear, ours outside is looking pretty
Lewis, no. Roderick, should I name him Roderick? I'll name him Roderick and then he'll get like mauled. Let's see here. Lafayette, Kristen, should I
good.
call him
The
Lafayette?
things have a lot of something, but I couldn't quite hear all of
Emmett.
that because.
Choose Daddy Emmett.
I need to learn practical Spanish, okay? I need to practice my Spanish. Well, I got the learning gist.
Pink.
Well,
I
technically
don't
they're the
think
same
Pink was
things.
a name, but okay. Irving.
Yes, but you're
Hey.
doing them for the same purposes.
Okay, but then that's like, they're gonna say that
I'm gonna need
no.
Yes.
They're not the same
4.
thing.
Yes, you could.
When you go to your teacher and you're like, hi, I need help.
Oh, we lost. That's okay.
No, we need help with learning.
Sometimes you do need help practice.
Nathaniel, no.
You can practice a routine that you already learned, but you can practice learning.
Why are we having this debate on the English language?
Is that what's going on?
Technically.
Okay, now I just gotta find, cause I actually might have names planned.
No,
for
no
a
importa
couple of
mucho.
them. Which game is this? This is game number...
Go.
This
Telemundo?
is
Oh, I guess technically there was, yeah.
game
There was 10.
number
Yeah.
15. Which means it's this
What
one.
about Spanish Harry Potter? Spanish Snape.
Okay. Oh, I named him Victor, actually, I think.
I love that, like, they could only get adults for the... So, like, in Sorcerer's Stone, they either sound like...
Okay, so it
Or they
actually
sound
wasn't
like,
Vincent, it was Victor. Okay, how do we feel about Victor?
But what about Spanish Snape? Or Spanish Dumbledore, that one was also pretty good.
I'm
yeah.
sorry, I'm caught up in Nathan's conversation right now.
Kristen, Victor.
I mean, it's not a name you usually use, so go for it.
Okay, so we have Victor.
Well, you want me to wash my car?
Kristen, do you want to know who I named as the bad vamp?
Okay.
Don't you dare tell me you named it Vincent.
No.
Speaking for Lavalas Hermanos
Give some more guesses.
and the dishes, but
I don't
yeah.
know.
Seymour!
Speaking of my molars, my
Oh.
wisdom teeth are starting to come back into mirror. Not unless you guys are babying me. Yeah. Well, mine are growing up. It's just until they don't grow up to where that becomes a problem.
Okay.
Mhm.
You're grown. They're there.
I'll just live with this.
They're not little buds like you were when you were 12. They're teeth.
Well, yeah, I can
do it.
feel them.
Okay, so I
Uh-oh.
have names for characters. Okay, so the bad vampire is named Seymour.
Okay,
so
but if
far,
you do,
except
if you
like
do
I don't
remove
know if I'll
all
keep
of them at
that.
once, so I never have to do this again. And also,
Snipey, we have not met Seymour yet, so
And I
you
want
still
every
don't
drug
know
known
who
to man.
Seymour is. Why did I choose?
I need fentanyl.
Why did I choose Cassidy?
I know, I remember.
Cassidy. You want to play
but-
Elden
yeah.
Ring? Okay, so we have Seymour as the evil vampire. I was about to say evil vampire lady.
We're falling on a ladder.
And then for
That's why I
Victor's
brought it
Paw, we have James. But James is so
I mean,
generic.
yeah.
Okay, it's James, but I don't think it's gonna be James. And then Lawrence is the detective.
I still have some of the
who
notes
will
written down if
Be,
you want.
you know, yeah, like his father. Okay. Yeah, so we got the characters down.
You discriminate.
Okay, we need to set a vlog, that way we can blackmail people.
What?
Like, I'll post about this on my vlog.
Like I said, I'm
Well, I
kind of
know,
caught up in
but,
Nathan's
like, to
conversation right
enhance
now.
our blackmail. Well, that's because I'm pure and innocent. I mean, but also at that point, it's just kind of everyone does it, so it's not really like a...
I name him Lucius.
No.
I just love.
So
the
I'm
name
already
Lucius.
clear on that end. True. But also, again, it's kind of like no one's gonna hunt me down for like kink shaming. Well, I mean, yeah, but you would be the one blackmailing me, so you'd already be the one I'd have a problem with.
Some people should be.
I mean, yeah, totally. Yeah.
What in the world?
Okay, yeah, no, I don't understand them. Yeah, probably.
Take more than that.
The Dark Age. We must start the Holy Crusade. We can finally use our Spanish blood for good.
You, I'll make an exception.
Yeah.
He says, "Thank you."
So I can't go Spanish Inquisition.
Oh, dang it! I went the wrong way.
So just
What?
the Spanish shame position? Got it.
But a lot of societies use.
Well, I mean, literally that's what taboo is.
Much better.
How are you? I am good.
Shame. As a Mexican, I know this very well.
Thank you kindly.
Did you listen when I
Get eyes ready.
Shame. Shame. Tell me.
Just a matter of time.
Okay.
What in the world?
I just, oh, she told me to text her the list of the food, so I told her your spicy
No!
fried rice, and then,
Okay.
and then,
So I
told
figured
her
it
about
out.
that too.
My
She's basically
vampire
just gonna
story.
order it 'cause she's
Way
gonna
to
be
go,
wild
guys!
with
Thank
you.
you for participating. Okay,
Yeah,
so
you
we have.
this.
Finished business.
Well, I mean, it's long
You know, I'm
distance.
in the middle of drawing.
And that's
so-
why we got the list done early. That way we.
I mean, that wasn't sarcasm.
Sounded like it, man.
I don't know, man. Well, she
Well, I
didn't
don't
leave
know
late. It
Nathan.
just, you know, it's long distance. Like, technically, I was just making sure everything was done early. That way she doesn't have any time to wait. That way she can literally just pick it up and then, like, get you. Okay, okay.
Diddly-sloo-doo-doo-ba-doo.
Also, how do you call the red and green herb in Spanish? That way I can say it. Yeah, it's fine. Well, I meant, like, the actual...
Start over at the beginning.
Seconds remaining.
Oh, well, god damn it. Yeah, we already fought that ahead, didn't we?
I almost dropped my controller.
Damn, my people
I
being smart.
dropped my
naming
controller,
these things.
pressed triangle, used my ultimate. I wasted my ultimate.
Yeah. Can't have this.
I am not happy about that. Okay.
It's from the foreign lands, even though it grows everywhere.
Where was that?
California!
Washington farm, but if we liken it to
Okay.
it'll be bad.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's where you get the name marijuana. So liken it to
Yeah, even though it mostly grows in Northern California. Go California. Again. Something about mist.
Hold on.
Oh, wait a minute. We're technically in North California, aren't we? In Horizon. Also, I'm back to this timeline. How did you guys enjoy our experience?
Oh, are you with us?
Yes.
You sure?
Are you?
No. I'm here to save you from your hurricane, so I can force you to pay taxes. Pay taxes, by the way. Like the second I bust this child out of here, how much money have you spent on the child?
Name a character Sherlock, and when someone asks you if it's
Sherlock Holmes, obviously.
Sherlock Holmes. It's Sherlock Holmes that looks like Sherlock Holmes. It's the international copyright law. It isn't.
I love that Sherlock Holmes is the original copyright infringement character.
Actually, is Sherlock Holmes?
It's a joke.
No, I don't.
yeah.
But is it trademark?
It's the reason there is trademark. Because, whatchamacallit, or I don't know if it's trademark, but copyright in general. Like, those laws, is because of Sherlock Holmes. Because when he made his book, so many people tried to copy him.
How was the
Look,
rest of
hand over the kitty.
It was great.
Hand over, cat. All your cat property belongs to... Ow.
I'm just mad I wasted my. Oh, come on. This would have been a perfect.
Seconds remaining.
Secure the payload. Move it out.
he took it.
Need a doctor.
Come on, I'm right behind you. Come on.
Much obliged. It's time.
Ah, I missed it. Can't even lay dieways. I feel that. I feel that Sniper. You will find it. I feel
Let's start
like you will find it.
We need to move the payload.
Can you not find
it,
your
like,
phone still,
fall?
buddy?
Is it on the floor somewhere?
Can you
Maybe
still not find your
like,
phone?
peeked it in your sleep.
This is why I don't sleep next to my phone anymore, because I would always like push it away when I'm sleeping, so.
Always was the better.
This is so fun to play a character that I usually don't play. Thank you.
So,
Yep, I knew it.
Nathan, are you with us? What answers that?
Okay. I'm back. Had the pet cat. It was a state of emergency.
Oh, understandable. Have a nice day.
Anyways, time to bust myself out of this prison. To,
I have all
or out of this shelter. That way I can force these people
down. And
to
Seymour!
pay money to their landlord. See more buns? I feel like there's something I'm supposed to be doing, but I can't. Ah, there it is. Parkour. Stop singing the song of the great one. It'll make me depressed.
I sit here. I sit here, Nathan. I sit
I'll
here
find it in the
because of
morning.
it.
I need the backup.
Yeah, we don't have anything.
Reaching. Clear.
Should we do? Has gone from 4 to 3. What?
Hmm?
My rank, my endorsement level has gone down.
Traveling to a
Play better. LOL.
No, it's you know like how like you can like at the end of a raid or whatever.
Yeah, play better. Make sure the people calm you.
Except I honestly didn't do anything last time.
Oh god! So remember what I was saying? Oh man, it's like the alligators.
Mhm.
They're back.
Mhm. Mhm.
Fuck my life, fuck my life, fuck my life, fuck my life, fuck my life. I don't have
Hey.
any efficient form of chill water outside of bombs.
Oh ho ho!
Santa Sinky?
Well, I'm Santa Hammy.
I have a name? And yeah, I'll kill them all if you want. I'll kill every last one of them. Purge water container. Do I have any ice shells?
He says hello.
It had shields, of course it did! Holy crap, he launched me into next year. Where's my maximum frost resistance build from Frozen Wilds when I need it?
Remember, Aloy lost it.
But how?
Yes. Come on, find me a match.
Wait, that's purge water. What the hell is purge water?
Yeah.
Confused noises. God, I'm being basically drowned by a freaking alligator. Which is so fitting.
Prepare to attack.
Aren't you glad they made these machines act like...
No, I'm not. Well, in order for them to get crushed by the boulders, they need to come to the
I
boulders.
need a city name. I knew I was missing something.
Every death comes honor. With honor.
Yeah, no, I died.
Still on the table.
Victoria. Alexandria. I mean, no one can copyright you on that one. Rome, too. Electric Boogaloo.
Roma.
I mean, there are Romas. There's literally a Roma or a Roma on every continent outside of Antarctica for
Rome.
obvious reasons.
Rome?
Romania. Oh, wait.
No, Romeo. There we go. There we
The
go.
fictional nation of Czechoslovakia.
The Ottoman Empire. We're bringing the Ottomans back.
Ottomans, but they didn't die.
It's
They
my
won
fanfic.
World War I. Gallipoli was more than just a failure. It led to the direct collapse of England, giving...
This wasn't just the downfall of Churchill for a bit, no.
the downfall of man. All shall submit to the Empire.
Oh my goodness, that's actually no, because you know, like there are tons of I don't want to say tons, but there are
Alternate
like
history.
alternative history where the Nazis win. World War II. But what happens if the Ottomans actually won?
What if the Ottomans never got destroyed?
What if I won World War I single-handedly?
You all by yourself?
Yes.
Oh, dang.
Oh no, they blew up my own trap. The revolving Koopa.
Medieval names? What? Is this like medieval names? Yes. that
Edinburgh.
is
Even though that's actually taken, so...
medieval. Okay,
Damn you,
I
your
think Ottoman Empire is still up for grabs.
name. Should we go steampunk?
Just name it after one of the sultans. Nanamo.
Foggleport? Should I name my town Foggleport?
Name it Puggers.
Poggers, dude.
God, what
Poggers, dude.
No, oh my goodness, there'll be a place called Poggers. Poggers.
Poggers, dude.
It'll be like with an accented O, so it's Poogers.
No,
You haven't explained our insanity.
Ow.
I'm up for Poogers.
I don't know if I can.
No.
I mean,
Have you guys ever heard of Stellaris?
without the Poogers? Poogers?
Yeah.
On point?
Yeah.
Oh, please.
Have you guys heard of a game called Stellaris?
No.
Redeem myself.
What
So
about
it's a game made
Dumpling
by
Wall?
Paradox,
Or
and they
Dumpling
basically do
Wall.
a bunch of like think like Civ games, you know?
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'm with you.
And whatchamacallit, one of them is called Stellaris, which is basically Civ, but in space. And you have to like like, yeah, balance out the different alien races and their, like, cultures and stuff. And for one video, they
Or
had,
you
like,
can
some
just get rid of them
YouTubers...
all.
Yeah, oh, well, there's
We will
multiple
have one
victory pieces.
culture.
For example, if you have, like, I think the Kaotic or something background, basically your goal is to destroy all life in the universe by, like, messing with a black hole. So your whole goal is to amass enough technology to mess with a black hole enough to destroy life. You're basically just the Covenant, wanting to fire the rings. But, where was I? But no, for one of the, games, they got a bunch of YouTubers to promote it for one of their, like, early builds and stuff. And one of them was, you get to name your planets and technically your empires. So, like, you might be technically the Space Squids or something, but you get to call yourself the Squiddy Boys or the Cthulhu Boys or something if you want.
It's too late.
Yeah. Again, classic. But,
Ah! No.
So one of the planet names, one of the guys chose for themselves? You wanna know what it was? One of the YouTubers when doing the early builds? Fanboy Hooters. You wanna know what? They kept it. They kept the planet name.
How nice of them. That is great.
These guys crush them with the boulders. Me. They're not underneath the boulders and they'll kill me if I get anywhere near them. No, sir. Also, I have to figure out what the hell Purge Water is. I finally unlocked Plasma. I was so proud of myself.
You now met Purge Water. Think water, but not nice.
I know, it's like the water spell from
Should we look
FF,
at
but...
Utopia city names? What makes it a utopian city name?
Columbia. What? It's classic.
Benevolence? Aroma? Arca? Ocean? Fragrance?
What kind of utopia are you guys living in?
Doria? Nebula?
Rapture.
Should we name it Rapture?
I'm pretty... Well, okay, 2K doesn't make Bioshock anymore. So... If, you know... If
As
they
long
only
as,
themselves
actually, as
to
long as
blame,
it wasn't... Was Rapture the one in the water? Right,
Rapture's the
underwater?
one under the sea, Columbia's
Yeah.
the one in the sky.
As long as it's not water, as long as it's not underwater, it should be fine. Because I don't think you can copyright or trademark
Content.
a name. We will name it Rapture. Kidding.
Rapture.
Absolution. What?
Rapture.
Man.
Who would want to live in a town called Absolution? Generosity. These are stupid names. Okay. Omen. Utopia. Should I name it Utopia?
I mean, you can literally name a city sanctuary. That's a literal, just really easy but still common one.
Sinky?
Yeah.
Name it
Seven-hole
Utopia,
sanctuary.
but it's actually a dystopia.
Actually, I could sort of roll that with my dystopian. I could have it, or steampunkian. I could have like a part of the town named
the steampunk,
Utopia,
you wanna go with the, like,
and
the
it's not actually a utopia
aesthetic?
because utopias don't exist.
So, like, you could call one place Grind Halt if it's like a slum. Basically, it's come to a grinding halt, but it's literally the name of the city. Fun names are the best names. But anyways. I am having a time with these alligators, because
Tranquilus?
I don't have chill water.
Ventura? Should I
So
name it
I
Ventura?
just have to be better than Ace Ventura. You've lived too long, you know too much.
I heard of
He sounded the alarm. Look, I know we have our differences, Alligator
Look
Man.
at fantasy towns. Let's look at fantasy towns. Swan Pond.
Much obliged.
Honeywood. Wait, no, that's taken.
Stormgrave.
Stormblood.
Before
What about Mare Lamentorum?
C O.
I mean, you can always default to Latin if you're out of ideas.
Kristen, where do the Mughals live?
Moghome?
Moghome. I'll call it Moghome.
Moghome.
Or, Mog.
Good King Moggly Mog. Wait.
Dawnborn?
No.
Northhold?
Dragonborn.
Stormfell?
Stormfell works.
Actually, yeah, that actually works.
The Imperial City.
Joker! Wait, is this like Joker? What kind of Joker we got?
The Imperial City.
Okay, what did I just say? What was the one that was actually good? I forgot.
Storm something?
Stormfell? Oh, shoot. Well, oh well. Obviously wasn't that good. Because then I would have remembered it. Silent Forest. Oh my goodness! Shadowmere! Isn't that what the horse is?
Shadowmere?
Yeah.
First horsey in Skyrim.
Frost Shield. Demon Maw?
Wow.
What is this? Where do you live? Demon Maw? Oh. It's actually super sunny.
It's a really nice
actually
place.
Great. Everyone's super friendly.
No, it's a utopia for the God Emperor man.
Just Joker. Laptop restarted. Oh. Okay.
I love that name. Laptop restarted.
Okay, Neverfield.
Everfield is also one. The inverse of that. If it's like, well, the thing is, okay, what is this city known for? Because that's just a good one to go
so
with.
it's going to be.
Because if we give it name like Happy Town and it's like filled with dead people, that's just gonna be.
Well, it's going to have vampires, werewolves, and some other monsters. I'm not quite sure. Not dragons.
Well, we could call it the Crimson Stall or something like that, or some because blood and dragon scales probably have something to do with each other. So.
He's got a
Are you
point.
still trying to find new names? Now we're trying to find a name for my.
I'm good at writing. I'm bad at creativity. Good at.
Okay, see now, Nathan, we can't have two writers in this friend group. Okay, so one of us has, there can only be one.
Sorry, he said okay, you first. Therefore, Sinky.
That scene in 13 where you're dead.
Oh my goodness, you're dead. You first.
I like Crimson. Let's find it. Crimson Shire.
Crimson Dawn.
Crimson Flower.
Wait, that one's also thinking. No.
Crimson Cloud. Is that something?
White.
Crimson Wallow. Oh shoot, we're playing. Oops. What about Succubus? We could have a Succubus. I was thinking you were thinking Succubus as a name, and I was like, okay.
Oh my goodness.
I love
Crimson
the
Desire if you're going for a Succubus angle.
Contribution, but yeah, we'll probably have a Succubus. Obviously.
I mean, what is life without an army of succubi?
What's your SR in DPS, tank, and support? Authentic avocado. Not very good.
I'm
Wolf
probably
reach.
not meant to do if it kills me. Which it likely will. Why am I having... No, seriously, what is it with me in this game?
Veil?
Of
Crimson
me, like,
Veil.
going through, like, 50 hordes of machine, killing a literal freaking Thunderjaw at, like, level 15, and then it just finds me with, like, an alligator at 22. I'm too weak. But yeah, if you want a Succubus, you could do, like something that means a word for love, and then like crimson.
Ooh la la.
Crimson ooh la la. So where do you live? Crimson ooh la la.
I'm trying to draw, and it's not going well with you guys.
Sorry, I'm just too big.
This is why when I draw, I can't have my headset on.
Okay, see, Kristen, but I don't want to say my work is more important than yours, but my work is due tomorrow.
You wanna go, punk?
My work is due tomorrow. I'm just gonna name it not London. No, I actually like the. Okay, we just gotta
Crimson
look
Lagoon.
up. Let's see. What's Latin for
Again,
love?
vampires, right?
Latin for love? That's a great question.
You could also go Greek.
Amare,
Crimson Philia,
amare.
or Crimson Eros.
Amare. Crimson Kinky.
Yes.
Not helping y'all.
You want to shoot the support beam, or am I going to shoot it? Wait a minute, I forgot my strongest ability. I'm finishing this fight, even though the dot's probably gonna kill me.
Did you decide to do your homework last second?
Maybe.
Wait, yeah!
Actually, this is how my brain works, guys.
She needed
No, it shouldn't take me that long. It's just I have everything planned out. I just need the name.
Town 1, Town 2, Town 3.
Traveling to Icon. Prepare to attack.
Yeah, this is actually going fairly well in Yukari too. Dang, dude, I'm on a roll.
Crow.
Wait, who's on the list after Yukari?
I do believe it's Junpei. I'm kind of just going in order.
Oh my goodness, you're doing Yukari and Junpei one after another.
I meant Christian Kinky.
I mean, I'm kind of just going in order of how they join.
Wait, so Akihiko joins before Junpei?
After hearing all
No,
right
well, I mean, Akihiko. Well, okay.
Guys, I got
Sarah,
it. Guys, I got it.
I just went in the order of how they popped up on the list,
Okay.
which I think was more or less.
Are
who's
you
been starting
prepared?
higher.
After the crisis,
Hit me.
it is overdue.
Shibuya.
Perish.
I grow tired of waiting.
No. It clearly has to be Shibuya.
Shibuya.
Shibuya. My I is pronounced differently.
I love us. You see, nothing bad happened here, because everything is okay. Except your death. Perish, mortal.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Alright, so it's going to be... There's going to be a continent, okay, or a country, like a land mass, okay, and the land mass is going to be called something. Then there's going to be the main city, which is not going to be Shibuya, but then there is going to be a city called Shibuya.
Indiok.
Absolutely. Do it.
Activating overshield.
Okay, so...
Pingu, we need to fire the rings.
Yeah.
Defeat the alligators.
I am securing the objective.
Game, game number 15. Okay, so we have land mass.
I heard landmass and I was like, okay.
His name, boom. Okay, city.
Sonic Boom.
Sonic Boom!
City 2 is called Shibuya.
I'm taking the objective. Converge on me.
Okay.
Sonic Boom.
Alright, so now all we need is just the city name. Okay, Crimson.
Well, okay. Are we sticking with the succubus or no succubus?
Well, there will be a succubus. There might be multiple
We could
succubus.
call it
Succubi.
Crimson Eros.
I'm sorry, Crimson
Because
what?
Eros means love in Greek.
Arrows?
It's one of their loves. So, Crimson Eros. Love
I
of
like
blood.
it.
Or
I
love of red. But, you know what that
like
means.
it. Okay, but how do I spell that? Okay.
E-R-O-S.
How do I do this?
I will not be defeated.
I seem to have been spotted.
Seem to?
Likely have been spotted.
Would that be one word?
Well, apart from you stinky distractions, this is going fairly well.
What do you mean, me stinky distractions? I'm trying to help.
No, I meant my art.
Crimson Kinky, you're right.
Why do all my ideas be corrupted into darkness? Holy crap, this thing just drifted!
Look at it!
Crimson Chronos.
Nathan, I didn't even tell you what Neo told me he did, because he said he's insane, and he said he couldn't call me insane at 14 anymore, and towards I said, no, you can still call me insane, but he said, Pengu, I created 2 spreadsheets just to figure out how much gil I should make.
Yeah, he's insane.
I was like, okay, so we can both be insane. Like, Pengu, I created 2 different spreadsheets so I could figure out how much gil I need to make before
Oh,
6.1.
my overshield is back. I love how
I was
fast
like,
this recharges.
okay, so we're both insane.
Crimson Valley.
Crimson Valor if they're like actual good guys. But I think that would probably be better stated for like a military state.
Nathan's got the good ideas, and then Sniper is corrupting them.
As they always have been. Oh, my shields are broken. Alright, hold up, I gotta run away. As is the laws,
What are
you
you
are
fighting
supposed
right now? That's
to... I'm fighting the
trouble.
alligators!
For what?
A side quest. There are... people need to escape, but there's a bunch of machines in the way.
What's the question?
Why did you do your
is only
thing,
level
Baba, when
15.
there's no
I'm
one
just
by
doing
you?
it.
Stuck up there!
Ah,
Don't
Shebal.
question my sudden drop in skill.
really
Crimson
should be above
Cannibalistic Goat Worshipper.
I mean, Kubo, I was stuck for a while too at some point, so...
Start over at the beginning.
It was definitely a hit and run with the alligators.
That's exactly what I'm going. I'm running this one around the swamp. If Aloy would get out of the damn water!
Because the problem is, Aloy can't fight in the water, so...
They gave us underwater powers, but at what cost?
She can't do it, so it's like, well, womp womp.
My aim is true.
I hate getting Aloy on that purge water.
Yeah, I have 13 health. Wait, sorry, that's my name.
I have 8 health.
Oh, nice.
Oh, dang it.
The boulders are protecting them. Whose side are you on, boulders?
I am not deterred.
Thank you, Snipey, for all your help.
And what about me?
And you, Nathan.
Yeah, what about Nathan?
Ah, finally. Hell with you.
Yeah.
No. Bye-bye.
Ha, you showed those machines.
As if you weren't just spending the last, like, 5 minutes cowering.
Yeah, I was abusing running. Literal my
How did I
shield
miss
turned
him?
back to the grave.
You sure showed those machines. Yeah, I sure did.
Alright, now that I've saved your life, pay taxes.
Woohoo! I see you. Ow!
I will not be defeated so easily.
They need more help.
Seconds remaining.
I despise you people.
Fluffy pupper sleeping next to me. Hooray!
They're fluffers, obviously. Also, sometimes I question the spawns in this game for loot, because they'll be like medicinal herbs completely underwater.
I think it's just the devs tossing you a bone.
Maybe.
Going, hey, this may not make the most sense, but for game purposes, it needs to be there.
A minor setback.
Means you're doing the Aloy search and rescue quest?
Yeah, why is it telling me to swim the other way?
She's showing moral support.
Who's showing moral support?
The doggy!
Oh.
A reminder, Aloy is freaking Jack.
She is.
Stuck on something underwater. I can ignite fire gleam underwater? Nice!
Yeah, so it's an underwater explosion.
Alright, the white phosphorus has been ignited. Get the Vietnam music. Aloy, this is one way of making a bridge.
Oh, I'm sorry, Snipey. Sorry you're in pain.
Okay. Oh no!
Pain
This
is
is
bad.
illegal.
Hopefully the pain is better.
Traveling to Hanamura.
She literally just pulled off a counterweight.
Yep. That's our Aloy.
Prepare your defenses.
So is she just gonna defeat the final boss by, like, grabbing it and suplexing it, even if it's like a tank?
I mean, honestly, maybe. This is Aloy. Who knows?
Let's go!
Death.
Well, how'd you manage to do that?
I couldn't
I'm
move
special.
on. I'm sorry, bud.
Redemption. The master
I'm
of the
special.
Shimada clan has
What side was it on? Like, what side was
Now
your
that you've
pain
been
on?
rescued,
Don't just
taxes.
stand around. Do something.
Taxes. Hand him over. Okay, but they are clearly having more emergencies than immediate taxes.
I'm FEMA and I'm here to collect.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Look, I know your village was just wiped out by a mudslide, but your taxes are due.
Could the pain mean I'm pregnant with Goat Demon? I mean, yes, it could possibly be that. Well, does that? No, probably not. Most likely not.
If the answer is yes, then
Aloy, water in my boots, ew. No, I love it when she goes into the hot area. She's like, "Oh man, everything's all sticky." I'm like, "Oh yeah."
Enemies re-engaging.
Hello there. I have saved your people. Now, about that drink I owed you.
As long as it wasn't on your right side, lower right side. Because that is a sign of appendicitis. Anyway, I appreciate everyone watching right now. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Be a part of the MooMooHippos Nation.
Mudslides.
Ow. Actually, I mean, you'd have more symptoms if it was appendicitis, but you know. Oh, you missed for a while. What is that? It's a rupture of your appendix.
Tactical goggles activated.
New defense point.
Never
Objective
surrender.
I love that, like, people think it's enough for all barbarians and they have, like, strict military command.
How was that? How did I miss that?
Karja, you simpleton barbarians are now fit to be graced upon our sun glory. The Karja. You need to talk to my CEO first. The Karja, what the fuck's CEO?
What's the CO?
No! What are other symptoms?
Like, no, I just want to be
Nausea, fever,
A minor setback.
vomiting.
The 10, the bravest soldiers of the old war. Watch it be like a bunch of like McDonald's characters, but since they're like big statues, they think they're
I
great
cannot
warriors.
believe I missed that.
No one can hide.
The Great Warrior, Ronald McDonald.
No, the 10 were real, I assure you.
Burger King. The king himself.
The 10 were real.
But are they the 10 elites from Fire Emblem Free?
You will learn about them when you go to Ether.
I'll do main story when it kills me.
You will learn about the 10 when you go to
It's
Ether.
early again.
By all means, give us a sec. What's your
Oh, I missed!
Oh, I'm talking to them about the water shortage.
I must reclaim my honor.
Oh, these guys do all the dying.
If you have even just the thought that your appendix may have ruptured, please go to the hospital. A ruptured appendix is how, oh shoot, Harry Houdini died.
Communism.
Play of the game.
Surrender to my will.
Anyways, time to go save this man.
The pain is gone. Yeah, no, that's not appendicitis then. Appendicitis is constant pain.
Excellent.
What if it's kidney stone?
Oh, I don't know what to do about that.
Well, technically, the only thing you can do
It's
outside of
not-
surgery is,
Well, no, or you could let it go out, kind of. Let
Yeah.
it take its course.
Also, this water's been polluted by not clay. Toxic clay. Not the fun kind.
Alright.
Looks makes good paint.
Did I get a, do I have a, I have one loot box!
Ba-ba-da-da-ba.
We will end this stream with a
Also,
dancing
there's
hammy.
one side quest to collect taxes from a village that hasn't paid up in a while.
Oh, I still have.
You weren't necessarily there to pay taxes, okay? Like, you were there to make sure nothing
I mean,
wrong
yeah,
happened,
but check
and,
if they were okay, but still.
and you can clearly
we'll
see
have-
that they are, in fact, not okay.
Well, okay, first let's watch him do beach mode.
Hey,
Aloy is
we
still
haven't been to this
jacked.
village in a while. Can you check on them? Aloy goes to check on them. Oh my god, they're dying.
And then the hammy dance.
Oh, this checkup has really turned into something, hasn't it?
You're now Aloy's search and
Also, I
rescue.
just realized Aloy repels with her bare hands.
Yeah, she does. Talk about crazy shenanigans.
Iron Goy. What else do you need to know?
And then let us look at the Hamtaro reference that I didn't catch right away, and I'm so mad I didn't catch right away. Look at the Hamtaro reference. Alright! Whenever you see this, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night! We'll be back tomorrow. Peace out. Snipey, get some sleep still, because I would assume it's still early in the morning.